Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Turn that music down a little bit. This is Caseyleighreiki and I'm Casey. So today we are going to be doing a reading for my Capricorns, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Today, we're just going to go over a couple things and then get right into it. First things first, I do apologize for the lateness of these videos. Some personal things had to take precedence, so it was a little bit difficult to get them out in the time frame that I would have liked. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I appreciate every single one of you. There's a cat hair. Anyways, so Capricorn, this is your reading. Welcome. A couple things to keep in mind are that energy is fluid. It's not linear. Everyone works through energy very differently. So this reading could resonate for you, past, present, future tense. Just take it how it resonates. Don't make it fit. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not your message, and that's totally fine. When I speak on masculine and feminine, we're just talking about the energies. We're not talking about gender or sex specific. However, if that's the case, of course, I will let you guys know those things. And if you're a cross watcher, hi, hello, and welcome. You're more than welcome here. If I'm saying Capricorn, you think that I am mixing up the roles, switch them. If you're like, nope, that's me, then that's fine. Then that's you. If it resonates, it resonates. Doesn't matter. I won't be perfect every time. I'm not a perfect human being. Let me just water. So, with that being said, if you're looking for a personal reading as well, the information is down in the description box below, as well as my other social media accounts. Can't even blame Mercury retrograde anymore for me stumbling over my words, but all the information you need to know is down below. I primarily use TikTok, so if you are here and not from TikTok, then hi, hello, and welcome. Go check that out if you can. I've started to incorporate live guided meditations, which I'm gonna hopefully be continuing to do every Monday. My voice is just not working. My words not working. And I also do live readings on there, readings by donation, and a couple other fun things. So definitely go check that out. But anyways, so this is about Capricorn. Capricorn, we're gonna start with Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Journey Oracle. This is what the deck looks like. We're gonna start with this, get a little bit of a theme of what's going on, and then we'll go into tarot. All right. So what messages do we have? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What messages do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, here we go. Capricorn. Okay, so we have commitment here. It's the first card out. And these are just going to be, like I said, like some themes as to maybe what's going on right now. So we have commitment. Underneath that, we have the answer is no. And crossroads. I don't like that very much. I'm sure you don't like it either. We also have vibrations here. And karmic partner. That is very interesting if I do say so myself. Okay. All right. Very interesting. The answer is no, and crossroads at the bottom is very interesting. So interesting. Truly, I feel like you guys are vibrating out of a connection and out of a commitment. That's what I feel like. I think there's a realization that there is a karmic partner, and that most likely the person that you are with is karmic for you. I think you are realizing that the more you develop spiritually, the more you raise your vibration and raise your frequency. I think you guys are starting to realize that about this person, is that they are karmic. Because having, okay, that is too many, but one of them that fell out is the New Direction sign. All right. Yeah, I think you guys are slowly just the people in your life, or the person in your life, you're realizing that they are karmic, and you are slowly vibrating out of that. Commitment, I feel like, just doesn't suit you anymore. It's almost like very much so of the past, where the energy between the commitment card versus vibration card is like very interesting. Very interesting. I say that a lot, but it's definitely different. They are wildly different. That's the way that I feel about them. I feel like each of these hold a wildly different energy. I really do. I feel like one like the commitment card is a little bit more based off of this, like, feeling, you know, like connected. There's a mutual like feeling there. But then vibrations, I feel like, is just this higher level of energy. All right, so today I'm going to be using one of the new decks that I've gotten, which is the Vice Versa Tarot. I still keep it in the box because I don't have anywhere that I like to keep it right now. So I need to get a little like nice like purple bag or something to keep them in. Kind of like how I have my other ones that are behind me right there. All right. Okay, there we go. So the cool thing about this is that each one has an image on one side like this, and then another side like this. So they are like back to back instead of having them like reversed. So let's shuffle them and see what's going on for Capricorn. Shall we? Whoa! I just lost half the deck. It like flew out of my hand. Definitely very difficult to shuffle these cards if you are interested in purchasing them. Very difficult to shuffle because I have small hands. So if you have small hands, keep that in mind. My goodness, very difficult to shuffle. You know what? Let's do. Ooh! My ear is going crazy. Ooh, that was really loud. That was very loud. Okay. Let's shuffle. Let's shuffle this way because it is easier. The card stock is like not like you guys. Unless you want to buy it, it doesn't really matter. But they're more like cardboard. You hear that? So they're a little bit more difficult to bend. All right. So what all messages do we have for Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. I just heard North Node, actually. So if your North Node is in Capricorn, this could be important for you, or this could resonate for you. Something to keep in mind. I mean, if it resonates with any other placement, of course, go for it. That is too many. Capricorn, do you guys just have like nothing to say? What messages do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Got nothing. Why are you guys so quiet? Tell me why. Okay, on the bottom we do have the Four of Wands, which is very interesting. I know I say that a lot, but it intrigues me because we already had the commitment card. So now we have commitment and we have Four of Wands. So definitely some sort of commitment in question here, okay? Let me just move my cards to in front of me. Make it a little easier. All right. So we have Four of Wands. What other messages do we have for Capricorn? So some sort of long-term commitment, marriage. some sort of domestic like partnership here in question, or that's like the main theme of the reading. Definitely with karmic partner and commitment, obviously you are in some sort of connection with someone. I mean, granted, it doesn't have to be romantic, but I feel like oftentimes it is, especially with the commitment card. And then Four of Wands. Whoa. I feel like this is honestly just too many. Why are there so many? All right, let's see. Why is vibrations here? Because this is just something else. Why can't I get any cards for you guys? Okay, so Ace of Swords coming out for the vibrations card. And then karmic partner. Karmic partner. We have the Chariot. And that's what that looks like there. Really cool cards. So what intrigues me here is that the Chariot card, you see the reverse side of it. So you see him or her, I think it's a him, looking away. Look at this. Karmic partner and the Chariot. Look at that. So it's almost like someone is trying to leave a karmic partner. That's the way that I feel about this, personally. Trying to leave a karmic partner. Especially, I mean, and this is Cancer energy here that might be important to you as well. But absolutely, yeah. I feel like for some of you, it's like you've gained the strength to leave a karmic partner. Because in the corner here, hopefully you guys can see this, in the corner here, there's like a chain that's been broken. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that. I want you guys to be able to see it. I don't know if you can, but like that is a chain that has been broken right there in the corner. It's even hard for me to see it on the card, but it is this like divine Chariot, and slowly the stones fall away as the Chariot leaves. I feel like really drawn to those two things. I feel like the chains have been broken, like you really freed yourself from something by working on yourself, by vibrating higher, by enhancing your frequency, raising your vibration and frequency here. And I feel like the blocks are now gone. Or if it's something that has not already happened, this person might be why you're still feeling chained to something, or maybe you feel chained to them. Because we do have the Ace of Swords underneath the vibration, so that does tell me that by you working on yourself, especially spiritually, you are doing this work that is like opening up your eyes a lot. That's what I feel like. The truth will set you free. And I feel like working on yourself spiritually, and just doing that like self-care, healing yourself, you have gained this new perspective. There is clarity on a situation. And I think by doing that work on yourself, gaining clarity, then comes the realization of like, oh, it's not right that I'm here. Like I'm not meant to be here. And it doesn't feel necessarily bad. I feel like there's a lot of like, okay, this worked at the time and there was a lot of great things regarding this, but Nine of Swords here coming out underneath the Four of Wands. So I feel like with the way the Nine of Swords is from the like back perspective, it's like this person is seeing the sun rise again. And I think that a situation just wasn't going well. The love, I feel like, wasn't quite there anymore. It just feels kind of like sad, disappointing, but not like super dramatic or toxic or anything. But I do feel like it weighed really heavy on you, and you're just not meant to be there anymore. That is too many. You're just not meant to be there anymore. I find that's the theme a lot lately. You are starting to definitely see something differently. You could have been in a period where you had just really heavy thoughts, you know, anxiety, depression, especially with the Nine of Swords. Just about that relationship and commitment. But again, doing the work on yourself, doing the healing. Okay, this is the King of Swords, and it has come out backwards like this. Swords are always about communication, thoughts. It's mental energy. So again, I feel like there's a lot of realization, a lot of clarity and truth while you're raising your vibration, while you're working on yourself. And that is leading you to this place of essentially freedom. I feel like you're being set free. The truth will set you free. I don't know why that's like the theme right now, but the truth will set you free. So what else we have for Cancer? Why did I say Cancer? Maybe it's because of the Chariot. Otherwise, maybe you have Cancer in your chart, or the person you're dealing with might be a Cancer. Capricorn. Very weird. Okay, Capricorn. A lot of air energy here thus far, so that's why I'm probably just lost. Wow, okay. So we have the Fool, which I think is fantastic. It comes out underneath this Chariot. So to me, look at, they both have their backs turned here, which is important because these both fall under that karmic partner card that we had. So to me, this is turning your back on a karmic partner. And I know that sounds kind of dramatic, but I mean, realistically, it's the truth. You're turning your back on a situation that, you know, it was karmic. You did what you had to do. You learned your lessons, and it's like, all right, well, time's up. You know, gotta go. And it does suck, definitely, when you're separating or leaving somebody, when you guys, you know, have loved each other for a period of time, even if it's a short period of time. But I feel like that's kind of how you're looking at it right now. It's just kind of time. And it's sad. You're like, we just don't match up anymore, I feel like. We just don't match. The Fool is brand new energy. I think I got distracted in other things, but the Fool is brand new energy. It's Aries energy. I am not going to take both of these, but the Moon fell out, which is more Cancer energy to me. So you could definitely be dealing with a Cancer, but the Fool is brand new energy. Aries or Aquarius energy here. A lot of air energy in this reading. But it is having faith and understanding, knowing that you are on the right path. See that comet up there in the sky? It's almost like following spirit, following your truth, having the faith that where you are going is the right place and that you are on the path that's just right for you. And I really like that. It's beautiful. But I think that's also the sign from spirit of moving on is the right choice. Sometimes we do this healing, we change, and now we just don't connect with this person anymore. We're not on the same energetic level. We can't reach like the same, radio station. I don't know what happened there. Wow, all right, we have the Queen of Pentacles here. I believe that is, the King of Pentacles. The Queen came out first, now it's the King of Pentacles. Then we have the High Priestess, both coming out with their backs turned once again. It's very interesting that a lot of these have come out in this fashion because they're all mixed up in there. I find that very peculiar. The King of Pentacles, I believe, is definitely you. High Priestess here, needing to use your intuition. King of Pentacles, so interesting. Earth energy. I totally think that's you, and I feel like it's you looking to the future for your stability instead of you know, looking behind. The Two of Cups fell out too as well, so I do feel like it's you looking towards the future. These cards are new and I haven't memorized everything yet, so I do want to read the King of Pentacles there, just so I can maybe give you guys a more exact. All right, King of Pentacles. So let's see. So the way that they have them in the book is outer self versus inner self, and this is inner self with the card turned like this. So I'll hold this up for you guys to see it while I read this. It says, the daylight scene is much the same, for this earthy king doesn't have many secrets. He is straightforward in his thinking and in his deeds. An ox stands nearby, symbolizing steadfast strength and the ability to take on hard tasks. Another watermelon is tucked away behind the throne. Perhaps he is saving it for himself, since there is enough for everyone. His castle is in the distance, across the rolling hills. Though there isn't much to learn from his inner self, we can learn a bit about his marriage. The Queen of Pentacles on her battered throne and her exhaustion from always caring for others before herself is a vivid contrast with the king's shiny throne, his abundance of food, and above all, his distance from the castle. He knows how to replenish and maintain his own well-being, so he can keep taking care of others in good health and good spirits. Very interesting here. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I hope you guys can see, like, in the inside here, that's the Queen. So see, like, with hers, the inner self is, like, the back of her chair is just, like, kind of, broken down. It's just kind of worn and torn, whereas the King of Pentacles is someone who understands how to basically take care of themselves, do what they need to do, so that way they can be there to help others. They can be there to heal other people, because you can't begin to, you know, help other people and be this conduit for energy and for healing when you are having trouble doing so yourself. You need to take care of yourself first so you can do that for others. So I kind of feel like that's what this is as well. And then also the High Priestess here showing up like this. I feel like it's both using your intuition, kind of feeling into yourself, your emotions, your feelings, and then also with this King of Pentacles looking forward, steadfast, ready to take on these tasks. It's almost like you're having this conversation with Spirit, being like, okay, I hear you, and I'm facing forward towards you. I'm leaning into your messages, leaning into what you are telling me or suggesting to me, and I am awaiting it. I am ready. That's what I feel like this is. I am ready. I feel like very particularly, I just got chills too. It's very particularly like, okay, Spirit, I'm ready. Lead me to the next thing. Show me the way. That's what I feel like this is. Okay, Spirit, I'm ready. I'm ready. Whenever, you know, basically you're ready to help me, I'm ready. They say that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And that's kind of what I feel like this is. Like, maybe before you weren't ready, but now you are. And Spirit's like, are you coming? And you're like, let's do this. I'm ready. It's been a long time. I feel like a long time coming, maybe. That's what it feels like. Using your intuition and your, you know, earth energy here. Very much so of like, all right. Like, I'm abundant and I know how to take care of myself, so I'm going to do those things. I'm ready to take on this difficult task. Ace of Wands. Fantastic. Love that. Realizing definitely that I just heard a new dawn, a new day. Which is actually kind of funny because the Nine of Swords, we had that sun rising up there. A new dawn, a new day. That's what it feels like. It's like just time to start over. It's just time to start over and move forward for you guys. That's it. It's time to go. I feel like now you guys are finally gaining that motivation, that drive, that desire to start. Especially what's really interesting is the red bird here in the background of the Ace of Wands. The sun's coming up again. New dawn, new day. And then you have that bird there, which to me is almost like very spiritual. Reminds me of like cardinals. I'm not sure what bird that is. Actually, I kind of want to find out. again, this is very new to me, and I don't like to like read them all ahead of time because I want to try to use my intuition as much as possible. So that's why I don't like memorize them all. Ace of Wands. That's what I want to see, the bird. Oh, it's a red hawk. That's what it is. That's crazy. I think hawks, actually, symbolism is important here. It says your initial impulses are good, but you run the risk of losing sight of the big picture. Get some distance from your endeavor if you feel confused about or unclear of your purpose. There's no rush, and you won't lose momentum by stepping back for a brief time to get some needed perspective. Kind of want to look up that hawk symbolism. The hawk symbolizes the ability to use intuition and higher vision in order to complete tasks or make important decisions. Oh, that's so funny. Because that's this to me. That's what this is to me. Exactly what I just read. Hawks represent the messengers of the spirit world, so seeing them definitely means the universe wants you to learn powerful lessons or expand your knowledge and wisdom. Wow, how crazy is that, huh? That is incredible. Wow. Absolutely. I love every part of that. Wow. I'm glad I looked up the hawk symbolism because that was beautiful. Having the 5 of Cups here as well. Look at that, though. The flower. Red rose. It's lots of red symbolism, I feel like, here. But it's time for you to walk away, and I think you're realizing that very much so. And this falls underneath the vibrations card, the 5 of Cups here. So, again, going after your 2 of Cups. You're not... I feel like it's just very simple. You're not meant to be here anymore. You're kind of taking the loss for what it is. And I feel like a lot of you are trying not to view it like as a loss. You're just trying to view it as almost like a part of life, you know? Like, it's just, again, I can't be here. I'm not happy here. And the more you realize and accept that you're not happy here, it's like you're slowly adjusting to that, and you're slowly starting to move and take those chains off of you and really just kind of like open up, being free to go follow this path, being ready and free and honestly like courageous, knowing that where you are going now is where you're meant to go. And I feel like it's very spiritual, where you're just trying to listen to your highest self or your guides, or just trying to listen to your intuition to make this hard choice, because I don't think it's easy. I think it definitely is difficult, especially if it's a marriage, but I feel like you guys have done so much work on yourselves that now there's just like nothing left for you to stay for. So if you were staying for something else, it's almost like that thing doesn't like exist anymore, and it's almost like we've exhausted all of our options. Kind of nothing left for me here. And I think maybe there might have been some struggle, especially with this Ace of Wands, and based off of what I read to you guys, there could have been a little bit of a struggle here of like, you know, just because you're feeling kind of out of it or feeling stuck or whatever, like stuck isn't the end. And I think once you kind of got over that, like that was the first step. You know, of like, hey, I'm not stuck here. Like, I can leave. Like, no one's holding me here. I can do what I want. Oh, that is a lot, but I will take it. So, 10 of Wands. Lots of burdens. Lots and lots and lots of burdens. And I think starting over can sometimes feel like a burden. And that's a lot of what this is. Starting over can be scary and uncertain. And it definitely, I feel like it has a heavy sinking feeling sometimes. Because you're not sure, you don't know what's going to happen, so sometimes it's just very difficult to deal with. But I do have the 6 of Pentacles, which I really like, because I think this is evening out those burdens. It's like getting rid of something that, again, no longer serves you. Letting go of some of that weight by freeing yourself and choosing to move forward. Sometimes that's just the decision, and, you know, we can't make everything work. I think everything happens for a reason. I don't really think coincidence is very real. That's my own personal opinion. But I do think you guys are willing to take the task head on. And I think if you were feeling like overwhelmed before, like a lot of this was probably weighing heavy on you. I do want to read that Six of Pentacles, actually. But Ten of Wands is like so much struggle. So many burdens. Feeling like you have the weight of the world on your back. You just have taken on too much, which I feel like can sometimes be Capricorn energy or any earth energy. Taken on a whole lot, and it's time to let some of it go. But I do want to read the Six of Pentacles. Your higher self is tapped into noble intentions now, and all should flow smoothly. Work with experts or a team to find the best way to use your resources for the greatest good. If you are the one in need of assistance, there are people in power who are ready to pitch in and support your endeavor. All the elements are coming together in their proper order. Absolutely. Exactly like I was saying, it's time to lighten the load, and you're looking at Spirit saying, all right, I'm ready. Because realistically, there's so many very spiritual, like, message aspects here. High Priestess, always a connection with Spirit. This Red Hawk, definitely a connection with Spirit. The sun rising in this is also, to me, a connection with Spirit. And then also you have this Red Rose, connection to Spirit. Seeing life with that Red Rose. Seeing life where there isn't any, or where usually you would not find it. You also have the lightning here, to me, which is also Spirit. Epiphanies, a realization here, okay? And then you also have the comet. So all in all, to me, so many signs from Spirit happening right now. So many signs from Spirit. And earlier, some of the cards that fell out for the Twin Flame Journey Oracle, we had New Direction, and then I think Signs also poked its head out a little bit. So you guys are receiving so many messages from Spirit, and I think it's all about trusting those, trusting and having faith in those, and just saying, yeah, I'm ready. And I think you guys are definitely, especially with these two, the High Priestess and King of Pentacles here. I'm ready to take on this difficult task, and I'm going to listen to Spirit, let Spirit, or if you believe in God, I'm going to let God guide me. I'm going to let Spirit guide me here. And you're ready to move forward with a difficult task. You're ready to let Spirit guide you into the place that you're meant to be, okay? I really liked that for you guys a lot. I think it's time for you guys to leave some of these things behind for sure. So with that being said, follow your gut, follow your intuition. It can never steer you wrong. I will see you guys hopefully soon. Check me out on TikTok. Thank you for allowing me the honor to read for you guys, and I will see you guys soon. All right, bye.